Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram.
Nancy hid the batteries.
I did hide the batteries.
Nancy hid the batteries. Supposed to make music. Thanks, man.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. A couple days ago, Prince William, hottie alert, went to the Mercian Regiment to visit the 1st Battalion in Bulford. He met with soldiers and their families and heard more about their experiences and roles with the regiment. It was brilliant. It was sexy. It was just lovely.
It was educational.
It was educational.
I would have never known about it.
So here is the video that they put out. I can't play the music, but we can still watch it.
Oh dear.
Prince of Wales spread some festive cheer.
There's those hands.
I know. Oh, he's got the sexiest hands ever.
I mean, if he ever played the piano, my head would explode.
He gave Christmas gifts to the children, and he is so good with children. We know this. And met personnel involved in fundraising and volunteer. He's so great. This video made me just want to explode.
Makes me melt.
He was also treated to a special performance.
Aww,
that's so nice. By a Fijian choir of soldiers from the Mercian Regiment. I like their sweaters too.
I was just going to say that. How cute.
Notice how he's not clapping along looking bored like Megan did at that rest home.
He's not pinching himself on the arm to wake up because she's so bored.
No. The way kids look at him, it's like pretty much the way I would look at him if I was ever in a room with him.
Well, he's a prince, and they know that. They're not dumb. Those kids are smart. I mean, they know who's walking in the door.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. And they watch all those Disney movies.
Yeah.
Remember when you were that age and you were watching Disney movies?
Yeah.
And then you heard, oh, by the way, kids, a real life prince is coming in today.
Oh, man.
Your head would explode.
I know. We didn't have that in America, unfortunately. Looks like are they playing a game?
They might be. I don't know if it's a game or maybe the child handed him a friendship bracelet.
Who knows?
Who knows? But whatever it is,
cute.
You just can't fake that.
No. Here he is with a Santa hat. That's why Stephanie and I have our Santa hats on right now. We wanted to be festive, like Prince William. And here he is talking with some of the families. And this is just something he does every year. He likes to spread his joy, especially when it comes to military families, obviously. And he is also the colonel-in-chief of the Mercian Regiment. So it does make sense why he went. Moving on to his dumb-ass brother, Harry. Harry does not keep in contact with all his former patronages in the UK, but he still does with Scotty's little soldiers. We don't know why. It's probably that they're still willing to take him. Who knows? Maybe they're just trying to be polite,
or he just wants kids to latch onto. That's what I believe.
Maybe. So we knew that he was doing like a drawing or a raffle to have a virtual party with kids who have lost their family members to war and to deployment. And he was going to do it virtually.
Oh, how nice. How big of him.
So thanks to People Magazine for putting this out today, 2 days after Prince William does his thing. Prince Harry joins Christmas party for bereaved military children. You've got people who love you. Now, People Magazine was smart doing this because they didn't mention in the big headline, they do down there, but they don't say in the big headline, oh, by the way, it was virtual. On Tuesday, December 10th, the Duke of Sussex 40 joined a virtual Christmas party for 280 children and young people who have experienced the death of a parent in the British Armed Forces. During the party hosted by Scotty's Little Soldiers, Harry shared his memories of Christmas and took part in a Q&A with some of the young guests. The charity says the holiday season can be particularly tough and challenging time for military families who have lost someone on active duty. So why would you get Harry to talk to them? It's okay to feel however you feel at Christmas. Harry, whose mother, Princess Diana, died.
Come on.
Really? Harry has a mom who died? We didn't know that.
People, get with it.
When he was just 12, told the party, which included young people and families from as far afield as Germany, Thailand, and Australia. Some people will be celebrating and happy. Other people feel reflective. Some people will be sad, and maybe you'll experience every single one of these emotions, and that's absolutely fine. Remember, you've got each other. You've got Scotties. And you've got the people that love you, added Harry, who is a global ambassador for Scotty's Little Soldiers. At the party hosted by experienced party planners Sharky and George, notice how People magazine makes sure they merch that place.
Of course.
So this was definitely to merch experienced party planners Sharky and George.
Yes.
The military children enjoyed a series of interactive games, including building towers with cushions and making snowmen out of toilet paper. God, that sounds terrible to do virtually with someone. I doubt he actually did that. So here's a picture of Harry donning a Santa hat, which is so pathetic. He does not look well. And then they show the kids, and as you can see, all these kids had to stand in front of a computer and pretend they were playing games and actually having to listen to Harry cry about his mom dying when he was 12.
That will all be part of the Archwell reel that they do at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, what do they call it? Rewind.
Show up and do good.
Yeah,
rewind.
exactly. This will be part of it.
Yes.
They needed this little nugget.
Yes, they
Because
need.
Polo was doing horribly.
Well, they
yesterday.
needed something to like take away from Polo.
Polo, yes.
While I have you here, something really upset me. Like I said, I have to go onto Sussex Squad's Instagram page, so you guys don't have to. And I'm really upset. I got to be honest with you guys.
What?
Like,
I don't even know this.
it real like Meredith, money making Meredith.
Uh-oh.
She puts stupid stuff out all the time, and she's trying to get people to subscribe to her Substack. You know,
Still don't know what that is.
The
Ben.
only time she ever gets numbers is on TikTok, and that's easy. Like if Stephanie and I wanted to create a 15-second video, we'd get numbers on TikTok too. TikTok's easy to get views because there's like, it's
a bot farm, baby.
It's an interesting app, so we stay away from that. Do well on YouTube and then talk to me. So Meredith puts out this video that is knocking Prince William for meeting with Donald Trump. Now, what pissed me off about this video so much is I am tired of these performative liberal Democrats trying to get clicks and views and trying to ruin the royal family's reputation for being diplomatic, something they have been doing for years. What did you want Prince William to do? Did you want him to spit in Donald Trump's face or say, no, I'm not going to meet with the next president of the United States of America?
This is Notre Dame?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it really bothers me because our family, like we are Oregon Democratic Party. We have been involved with them for years. And I'm tired of these performative liberals who want to jump on this let's hate orange man bad bandwagon when the actual liberals who actually care about America and the transition of power and democracy is like, guys, he's our president. You got to get over this. Stop trying to get clicks and views and dumping on Trump. I'm not going to do it. Stephanie's not going to do it. And stop trying to make money off trying to do it. I'm sick of it.
Well, they have no respect for their elders. We know that.
Whatever. Meredith also has a problem with people that do well in life. She has a huge problem with the meritocracy, which I've never understood because meritocracy is just basically doing well in life, doing good at what you do and excelling. There's nothing wrong with that.
She also has a huge problem with people that were born into money. She's talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
So it's just she just kind of has a chip on her shoulder. I feel for her. And I mean, you and I have been dealing with that crap our whole lives. Oh, do you guys have jobs? What's your job?
Yeah.
Mommy and daddy pay for all your stuff. It's like, I get it. But at the end of the day, if you're doing good with the money you have been blessed with, why are you upset about that, Meredith? Yeah. So she does have a huge chip on her shoulder.
Two men who started their lives on third base met after the Notre Dame reopening to chat. I am going to get into the media analysis from both sides of the pond on this one, but I need to show you this clip.
Your family has to do is this. We can't ignore Trump because he's a democratically elected president. But what we must have is leadership, moral leadership, that shows that they have the balls. And they lack the balls. They need a set of ovaries here in order to be able to navigate what is clearly going to be a very difficult relationship.
I have one other clip that you're definitely going to.
So she uses Shola as an example of somebody saying the right thing about this moment. Of all people, Meredith, you use that woman.
Hate speech, Shola.
I don't want to say. Often we hear this soft diplomacy thrown around when it comes to the royal family. They don't have political power. It's debatable. But they can exert influence elsewhere. And this isn't even being snarky, but do they really? I think she makes a really good point about the moral leadership that the British family is supposed to bring. They are supposed to be this moral guiding compass to the nation. How does meeting with Donald Trump accomplish this? Why meet with him at all like you're an elected official? I mean, unless your goal is global statesman, but I'm not really sure this is the direction I would go with it. You don't know if this is going to age like your great uncle's visit to Hitler-led Germany. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but like, optics are important.
Donald Trump is not Hitler. He's not Hitler. Take it from us. We are two Portland liberals. We have given to the Democratic Party our entire lives. So has our family.
Have you, Meredith? Have you donated
Have you
anything?
ever given them a dime?
Doubt it.
Donald Trump is not Hitler. He is not a fascist. Enough of this nonsense.
The royal family is supposed to be this moral compass, this guiding force. What are we guiding here? What are we trying to do here? One of the co-hosts from the morning show brings up the fact that Trump shows people the album of when he met the royals. He loved the late queen. Number one, are you saying that makes him okay? Number two, that's because Trump collects things, especially things that make him feel legitimate. Of course he's going to show that off. That's what he does. That is his pattern. That is for ego, not some deep-seated respect that he has.
He didn't have any respect for the queen now, Stephanie. He had zero respect.
Meredith, when was the last time you showed respect for the queen? When was the last time?
Or anybody.
Or anyone in the royal family? When was the time you probably have ever showed any respect for an elder of yours? I'm waiting. Come on our show. You tell me.
Then there's this clip from the same morning show.
Because the only thing the royal family has ever achieved is its own survival.
Especially in modern times, that feels very true. That is a similarity shared with Donald Trump right now. Donald Trump ran for office again to, number one, escape any more prosecution, pardon himself. Two is for ego. And three is to shore up his finances. Not a great business guy. To be quite plain, there's another family that also struggles with financial transparency and finding ways to enrich themselves off of the UK besides what we know of. To be clear, this is an issue in a lot of countries with the richest among us, with people in power. This is not just a Donald Trump royal family thing, but it's who we're discussing in this moment. They are both interested in their survival. Donald Trump doesn't need the royal family to survive. Does the royal family need Donald Trump, though? I may have to revisit this mind map at some point, but the connections between the Conservative Party in the UK to the royal family to think tank foundations like the Henry Jackson Society in the UK to the Heritage Foundation in the US, the Margaret Thatcher Society, which they have fellowships between the two countries. Maybe it's that relationship that they need to protect, but how does that positively impact the people, everyday, regular people?
Problem is, all weekend, because I watched it, all weekend CNN and even a little bit of MSNBC was praising the meeting. They were saying how, wow, he's getting in there. He's doing it. And he met with Prince William.
Right.
She couldn't find probably one negative thing. I mean, I'm sure she could find some negativity in Mother Jones or one of those.
Wait, Meredith, we're asking you to find the spider web. Go for it.
Yeah, you should do
you
it.
should go do it. Go do it. Go do it right now.
Yeah.
We're asking you to.
You're
You just
for the
said if you
people.
want,
You're for the people.
You want us to, This woman is, how do I say this politely? Uninformed. She's very uninformed. She's
Well, I told you how she
she's
bought that Robin DiAngelo book.
well, there you go. But
Yeah.
I just want to say this is a bandwagon chick.
Yeah.
She really does. She saw Trump meet with Prince William, and then she went, bazooka. Money signs, dollar signs.
like
How am I going to make money off of this? Well, no one's falling for it anymore. I hate to break
It's
this
like-
to
yeah.
Meredith.
Yeah.
But again, I'm more liberal than my sister. And we're talking about the Democratic Party. Kamala was texting me 18 times a day on my phone. Okay. That's how involved I was. When Trump won, I said, he's our president. We need to respect him.
He
We
was
can't-
freely
We
and
cannot
fairly-
say anything negative about him or his family anymore. That is the way you show respect. Prince William is bringing people together.
What do you
You-
want? Division?
You are tearing people apart. The Sussex Squad know only one thing. They're very pugilistic people. They like to argue.
They're hateful.
Hateful and
They're
pugilistic.
disrespectful.
Yes, and Meredith, you are something special. That's all I got to say.
She, like I said, she's a special
She's a
kind of
special-
human. Today's animal rescue is Sweet Angel Dog Rescue. They are dedicated to saving dogs in urgent need, particularly those facing euthanasia, and placing them in loving, deserving homes. It's very important that they serve the Los Angeles County area, because that area and California in general is where the mean, nasty governor Gavin Newsom refuses to sign into law that it is illegal to kill animals who are in shelters past a certain point. I don't know why he won't do this. He keeps putting it off and putting it off. I don't know what the point of it is. In Oregon, it's illegal. In Washington, it's illegal. I mean, it's crazy. Also in New York won't do it. Texas, you know, all those governors, it would take just the stroke of your pen to do it. Just
We
do
should-
it.
Yeah, and also encourage people to adopt from California. It's very, very important. That's why we have to help out with these small shelters with the transportation fees.
Yeah, because
guys.
if they don't live in California, they can't adopt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I adopted my first dog, Rocky, in Los Angeles at the Van Nuys Animal Shelter. It was unfortunately a kill shelter, but we got him out. We got him out of the clink in time, and he lived to be 23 years old.
Best dog.
What a special guy. I mean, he was my soul dog, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And so everybody, please, around this time of year, please adopt.
And go take a look at Sweet Angel Dog Rescue. We put it in the description box below. Share them with friends and family. It really does make a difference.
All right, guys. Well, while I'm waiting for my batteries to arrive in the mail, because you know you can get C-Volts on Amazon, Nance.
I know you can.
Yes, they will be coming shortly. Everybody, we love you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.